All right, it is 9:01. Back for more on our overtime TTO program. Welcome in Andy this morning. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning, Nolan.
Remember, you're on camera too.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
This one goes out to you. Looking right down the barrel of the camera.
There you go. All right, what are we talking about? We're talking about fossil fuels today.
Talking about fossil fuel. Talking about Graphic Attic. Some people may forget that in the back part of the shop is my OG business, Graphic Attic. Now, when I started doing fossil fuel, it was like an opportunity to like, hey, let's fill the storefront with something fun and enjoyable. And I saw it as like an opportunity to bring something to Main Street and to the community. And it's really taken off, which is phenomenal. There's a lot that I've learned. There's a lot that I'm still learning. And I'm just very, 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 very pleased that the reception on the pizza's good. A lot of people are enjoying the stranger style pizzas. They're kind of getting out of their comfort zone a little bit, so to speak.
Yep.
And we're having a lot of fun doing it. Arcade is cool. We're getting more arcade machines. Always adding something different. It feels like it's been way longer than it's been like just over a half a year. And it seems like a lot's happened in that half a year. But the most astonishing thing is that, I effectively took away the storefront for Graphic Attic.
Right.
By, having it all in that whole back part of the building there.
Yep.
And, at that point, it was at a really good level where, I was doing, several orders a week and that I could handle while also in tandem making pizza full time. But what blows my mind is how much Graphic Attic has grown in that last half a year.
Yep.
To the point where, now I've got several orders going on by multiple people across, up in Bismarck, Dickinson, down south, Rapid City, Custer. It's growing, which is phenomenal.
Yep.
It's all great. But then what's the problem? Well, the problem is I make pizza all day, and then I can't start printing until 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock at night when I've got my cronies there with me making pizza. So it gets me home, quite late, and just trying to balance all the things that I've got going on. So to make things a little easier, and I looked at the schedule and the numbers and whatnot, and I think I got it pretty well squared away in terms of what needs to happen sooner than later, just so I don't go insane more so than I already am. And I've got a number of orders right now that I really need to address and focus on, and I don't want to neglect, but I also don't want to neglect the wonderful world that is pizza. So, because I'm just one man, what I'm going to implement is a very steep change in the schedule. Things might change as time goes on and seasonally, but for right now, fossil fuel will not be open until 4 p.m.
Okay.
4 p.m. until 8 p.m. so we can get everybody covered for dinner and offer the same pizza and services that we have been for the last several months. So we'll start that at 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Friday so that I can focus and get jobs and work done appropriately for Graphic Attic from like 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. in the afternoon, Monday through Friday. Now, the tricky part is I have one storefront and it's all one shot. So I can't keep the door open and just say, hey, I'm just doing Graphic Attic right now.
Right.
Come back later at 5 or 4 o'clock and we'll have pizza. So it's going to be a little tricky, but I'm working on developing a new storefront for Graphic Attic.
Okay.
So the shop will be exactly where it's at. It's lined up. It's so perfect where it's sitting. I have everything situated. I've got all my machines going exactly the way I want. I have all my decor up. I just got a 1997 Blockbuster banner that advertises Titanic on VHS, and I just finally got that hung up. It just looks so homey. It looks so nice back there. It's perfect. So I don't want to move the shop. But I am developing a new storefront for Graphic Attic that will be open from that 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. Your classic
And
office
then that will
hour
close,
situation.
and then fossil
and
fuel
fossil fuel will open just to give it that nice separation, because where it sits right now, it's just so chopped up. I'm printing, and then I stop, and then I do pizza, and I'm locked in for pizza,
Yeah.
and then I stop, and then I go back to printing, and it's just it's just too jarring.
Yep.
So I'm just trying to streamline things a little bit and try to make sure everybody's accommodated, and that both my businesses are getting the proper attention that they need to keep growing. So I really do thank everybody for it's outstanding, the support, and the orders are coming in from both ends.
Yes.
So it's great. There's pizza in the front and there's printing in the back, and it's all a party. And I'm happy to be there, and we'll continue to do both. But for right now, like I said, effective immediately, I have to postpone opening pizza until 4 p.m. So keep your appetites, hold out. Lunch is going to be kind of a change for some people. I know we've had some regulars in. And we'll reassess as time goes on. We'll see what the winter brings, and go from there. And I know some people are still wondering if we'll open up on weekends. That's maybe a possibility. Weekends around here are real hit and miss. So we'll see what happens with winter weather. But just for right now, like I said, that's the biggest update that I have.
Yeah, and you may pick a weekend like when the Nighthawk Classic wrestling.
Yeah.
You could pick Saturday going, hey, there's tons of people in town.
Do wrestlers eat?
We're talking the fans.
There you go.
Yeah, the fans. Yeah.
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 I got glasses of water, and the wrestlers can come in and
There
help
you go.
themselves.
$2 a glass.
$2 a glass. I'll even
All the water
I'll
you
throw a
can
lemon
drink.
in there, a lemon wedge.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay. Well, thanks for that update, Andy.
Yeah,
and,
no, thank you.
Best of luck on both Fossil Fuels and Graphic Attic.
I appreciate that.
Any
Yeah.
more?
If I can find any more to stack on top of that, I'll let you know.
There you go. I'm sure you will.
Okay.
I'm sure you'll do both. Let me know and stack something on top of it.
I will. I
Okay.
like stacking there.
All right. Sounds good.
Lots of diversity.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thanks, Andy.
All right. Thanks, Nolan.